know what lightning rods are, and know how they work, know their purpose. And what's the opposite of using a lightning rod?
Chimney sweeps.
Using a chimney sweep or what they call a spline ball.
Spline.
Yes. How do spline balls work?
They changed the charge around the building.
Yes, they change the charge over certain areas so that lightning won't strike. So lightning rods attract the lightning to a specific point and ground it safely into the ground so it doesn't strike your chimney or take out all your appliances and stuff in your house. Whereas spline balls will actually dissipate the charge around your house so lightning doesn't strike at all. So obviously the spline ball is a bit more safe way to go.
Aren't those new, right? Fairly new?
Not necessarily that they're new, but it's a relatively new idea that people have had. And I think a lot of people are still trying to buy into the idea of spline balls. People aren't really sure if they work. But, like I said, having seen that we put spline balls on a 100-meter tower in New York and it hasn't been struck a single time since we put them on, it's usually a pretty good indication that they actually do work.
Are you gonna ask us about the car thing that it goes through?
No, I won't ask anything about that.
Goes through tires, right?
What?
Goes through tires.
Yes, tires are highly connected.
Okay, I told my dad that, and he said, no, the tires protect you.
No, the tires don't protect you. It's the metal of the car that protects you because it acts as a
He didn't
barrier.
believe me. And then he's an electrician, so he's like, I know what I'm talking about.
All that, is that basically like a Faraday cage?
Exactly.
Does he do a lot of work?
Your car acts as a Faraday cage, so if lightning strikes, the metal's going to deflect the charge, but because it's such a strong charge, and you're going to get such a strong differential potential between the truck versus the ground, lightning will go through the truck and it's going to jump across the shortest distance between the ground. So it'll jump out, jump around the rubber on the tire and go from the hub down to the ground.
Does the rubber totally burn?
No, it jumps over
So
it.
you have to get the tires if that happens.
I was just wondering. I know that for a long time they've used I've always heard them referred to as halos on top of communication tower stuff. Is that more of a Faraday's cage where it kind of deflects it, or is it like the spline ball? Okay.
More of a Faraday cage type of thing, yeah. Oh, tornadoes. Let's see, with those, be able to identify tornado outbreak, which I hope everybody is able to do, even if you didn't take this class.
I have no idea.
Tornado wind speed, don't worry so much about this. I won't ask you guys anything on that. But know that usually in the bigger tornadoes you do have section vortices. So the bigger tornadoes tend not to be one giant funnel, they tend to be made up of a bunch of individual funnels rotating around each other. What do we call them?
Suction vortices?
The individual vortices, what do we call those types of tornadoes?
Funnel clouds?
Multiple vortex tornadoes, yes. Let's see, the Fujita scale. Make sure you know the Fujita scale, what the Fujita scale is, what it represents. And make sure you know the difference between the Fujita scale and the enhanced Fujita scale. Thunderstorm sounding, we've already covered that stuff on labs. About this. Make sure you know the wind profile favorable for tornadic thunderstorms. So when I say wind profile, what do I mean by that?
How convergence and divergence go into play?
Convergence and divergence.
Westerly low,
Shear.
upper low.
So, what type of shear do you want to look for a tornadic thunderstorm?
Directional.
Directional and
Wind shear?
speed, yes. So you want southeasterly at the surface to westerly aloft, and you generally want to see 20 knots at the surface to 50 knots aloft. When I say aloft, I'm talking 500 miles.
Directional and
Speed. Be able to identify the different components of the supercell. That includes things like the overshooting top, the anvil, mesocyclone, the rear flank downdraft, wall clouds, funnel clouds, precip areas. know what the rear flank downdraft is and where to find it on a thunderstorm? Rotating cloud, yada, yada. Know the difference between a supercell tornado versus a non-supercell tornado? And you should know that another term for a non-supercell tornado is just a land spout. Where's the best location for finding land spouts? Eastern Colorado. That's the best spot in the country, actually. No, I won't ask anything on Doppler analysis or anything like that. Know what water spouts are?